Gene therapy. What is gene therapy? A gene is an inherited unit of information that determines an individual's traits. They also act as instructions to make proteins that are essential to the proper functioning of an organism. Humans have approximately 24,000 genes. Genes are made up of DNA, also known as deoxyribonucleic acid, which is a carrier of genetic information. As cells divide to allow you to heal and grow, the DNA inside these genes replicates so that every cell has the same DNA. However, sometimes genes can mutate, which means that a mistake is made when the DNA copies itself during cell division. This mistake could potentially create a cell that is mutated and doesn't function properly. Diseases that are caused by faulty genes include cancer, Parkinson's disease, which is a disease that affects the nervous system, and many more. It is also possible that someone can be born with a genetic disorder, which means that they have it from birth. These disorders include hemophilia, which is a blood clotting disorder, muscular dystrophy, and cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic disorder that affects the digestive system. Gene therapy is a treatment that involves altering the genes inside your body's cells to improve their ability to function and produce the proper proteins and hormones. How does this work? First, cells are harvested from a patient. Then, a desired gene is inserted into a special virus that has been altered so it can't reproduce. It's important that the virus does not replicate because this could cause the patient to become very sick or even grow a tumor. Then, the virus containing the gene is mixed with the patient's cells, and the cells become genetically altered by the virus. The altered cells are then injected back into the patient's body. Finally, if the patient's body accepts the altered cells, the cells produce the desired protein or hormone and function properly. What can gene therapy be used for? Gene therapy has many uses. For example, replacing mutated genes. In some cells, certain genes do not function properly or don't function at all. Gene therapy can be used to replace these defective genes with normal, healthy genes. Fixing mutated genes. Gene therapy can be used to make mutated genes inactive, and in some cases even be used to activate disease-fighting genes. Boosting immune system. Doctors could use gene therapy to train immune systems to recognize cells and viruses that are a threat. This would make an individual's immune system more effective at fighting diseases. Gene therapy can be used to treat many diseases and disorders, both acquired and genetic. Trials are currently in place to try to use gene therapy to treat disorders such as hemophilia, muscular dystrophy, severe combined immune deficiency, and even congenital blindness. Furthermore, many gene therapy strategies have been developed to treat various types of cancer, including breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, skin cancer, and brain cancer. Researchers are also experimenting with using gene therapy to treat viral infections, such as HIV, hepatitis, and influenza. Canada launched the first gene therapy trial for Fabry disease in 2013. Fabry is a rare inherited enzyme deficiency that can shorten the lifespan of people who have it by as much as 40 years. In this procedure, researchers moved stem cells from a Fabry patient's blood. Then, a new gene was inserted into the stem cells using a virus host. The goal was to transplant stem cells back to the donor patient using a copy of the gene to make the missing enzyme. The trial helped establish a platform to use gene therapy for other illnesses and was the first study in the country to use gene therapy to treat an inherited metabolic disorder. What are the risks of using gene therapy? When undergoing gene therapy, it is possible that the procedure could trigger an unwanted immune system reaction, target the wrong cells, or even cause an infection that leads to the growth of a tumor. However, the potential benefits of using gene therapy generally outweigh the risks. Even though gene therapy has the potential to treat many disorders and diseases, currently the only way to receive gene therapy is through a clinical trial, which means that gene therapy isn't widely used by doctors. Also, the cost of undergoing a gene replacement procedure is very high. But with more research and development, gene therapy could become more widely used and could possibly even be used in the future to treat everything from cancer to flu. This would help thousands of people worldwide.